Okay, so we are discussing question 7 from geometry. The question is something like this. There are two rays, one going through point Y and another going through point X. Okay, and the angle between these two rays is 45 degrees. Now I have to ask, because I am talking about something new, do you people know the concept of an angle?
Yeah, sir.
You have learned this last year?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So it's not a new concept. Nobody is unfamiliar with the idea of an angle. Correct? Because if you are not clear, then I'll have to go into that. If you are clear, then that's not a problem. So then I'm assuming that you're all clear. So I'm moving ahead. So there is a point A, okay, which then travels to another point B. Okay, so A becomes B. Now, this is a little bit, this can be a little bit confusing. Usually in geometry, what we say is that if we move point A to point B, so if we push point A to point B, then typically this point we will not call it a new point B, we call it a point A prime. Okay, that means that A has come to a new position, A prime. But they are not using that geometry notation, they are calling it B, so don't be confused. The reason why I introduced this idea is because you should understand that it is point A which has moved to point B. Okay, so I'll stick with what is stated in the textbook. It's called point B. So now they are saying the way the distances are, the length of PB, okay, from here to there is 2 times the length of PA. Did you get that point? Is it clear? Is there a question about it? PB, okay, is equal to 2 times PA. It's an information that is being given to you. All right. Is that information clear or not clear?
Yes, sir.
Of course it's clear. There is absolutely no doubt about it. Okay. It's just a condition that has been given to you. Why is PB 2 times of PA? Because you moved the point in such a way that it became twice. Maybe it was 2 centimeters from PA on this line, and maybe you moved it to 2 more centimeters. So therefore it's understandable. There's no question about it. Now comes the tricky part. Then they say the measure of angle BPY. Okay, angle BPY. What is it?
Sir, 45 degrees. Sir, 45 degrees.
Exactly. So the answer therefore is 45 degrees. Why is it 45 degrees? Because that information has been given to you. Okay. Now I want to ask you another interesting question. To answer this question, was this information relevant?
No. Oh, sir.
That's what you have to realize. So what sometimes happens is they give some piece of information that you think that maybe I have to think something about this to get an answer to this. Okay, so don't get stuck on this information. First, try to answer the question directly. So BPY, that's 45, it's given over there. So therefore, what is the relevance of this information? And maybe if you are confused and you think, then why did they give me that information? You can look at it. Okay, B is on the same line as A. So APY is 45 degrees, BPY is also 45 degrees. So maybe that point was just by the way. Okay, I don't like to say it, but sometimes questions are asked in which information tries to confuse the person who is trying to solve it. Okay, so I don't like doing things like that. I don't like giving confusing information. If I want you to answer this question, I just simply ask the straightforward question. What is angle BPY? Okay, Then I can ask you, if I move point A to point B, will the angle change? And then you can say, no, it won't change.
No.
I will try it like that, but sometimes, just sometimes, to make you understand the relevance of choosing information. Okay, so if you choose information appropriately, then it is easier to see how the solution comes out. All right, any questions or doubts?
No.
Sir.